Have you ever wondered about the science behind the Taekwondo knife hand strike? This powerful technique is more than just a martial arts move. It's a fascinating blend of biomechanics, physics, and precision. Used in various forms of martial arts, particularly Taekwondo, the knife hand strike is a unique demonstration of strength, speed, and control. The knife hand strike is a technique that involves a wide array of factors, from the positioning of your fingers and thumb to the snap of your wrist, from the speed of your strike to the power of your impact. It's a move that showcases the perfect harmony of human anatomy and mechanics, demonstrating how every part of your hand, wrist, and arm work together to deliver a potent strike. But there's more to it than meets the eye. The knife hand strike isn't just about the physical action, it's about the science that drives it. It's about understanding the hows and whys, the cause and effect, the preparation and recovery. It's about the triads, the three interrelated elements that make up each part of the technique. So what are these triads? They're the coexistence of structure, stability, and function, the reinforcement of force, control, and precision, the causal relationship between kinetics, kinematics, and impact, the nonlinear progression from preparation to execution to recovery, the inclusive interaction of muscle coordination, tendon strength, and technique efficiency. Each of these triads will be explored in depth in the upcoming segments, breaking down the biomechanics and martial arts technique of the knife hand strike into understandable and relatable terms. We'll delve into the specifics of hand formation, wrist control, strike speed, impact power, and much more. So whether you're a martial arts student looking to improve your knife hand strike, or just someone intrigued by the science behind martial arts, stay tuned as we unravel the intricacies of this captivating technique. Let's dive in and explore the fascinating science behind this powerful martial arts technique. Firstly, let's delve into the hand-specific triads analysis, starting with the coexistence of structure, stability, and function. Every effective knife hand strike begins with the right alignment of your fingers, the positioning of your thumb, and the stability of your wrist. These three elements coexist in harmony to form the first triad. Your fingers should be aligned together, forming a flat surface. The thumb, tucked in tightly against the side of your hand, provides additional stability. Your wrist, meanwhile, needs to be stable but not rigid, allowing for a fluid, powerful strike. Next, let's focus on the triad of force, control, and precision. Your fingers need to be rigid, and your thumb should provide support, both of which contribute to the control exerted by your wrist. The result? A precise, powerful knife hand strike that hits its target with maximum impact. The third triad is all about kinetics, kinematics, and impact. The biomechanical action of your wrist snap causes an increase in strike speed, leading to greater impact power. It's a fascinating domino effect, where the snap of your wrist directly affects the speed and power of your strike. Next, we move to the non-linear triad of preparation, execution, and recovery. The formation of your hand influences the execution technique of the strike, which impacts the recovery position. Proper hand formation is vital for effective execution and safe recovery. This is why experienced Taekwondo practitioners always emphasize the importance of correct hand formation. Our fifth triad focuses on muscle coordination, tendon strength, and technique efficiency. Here, the coordination of your flexor and extensor muscles affects your tendon resilience, which is necessary for an efficient strike technique. Muscle coordination and tendon strength contribute to the overall efficiency of your knife hand strike. The final hand-specific triad is the coexistence of anatomy, mechanics, and impact. Muscle strength and control coexist with joint flexibility and stability, both of which are essential for effective force application during the strike. It's a beautiful interplay of strength, flexibility, and control that makes the knife hand strike such an effective technique in Taekwondo. In conclusion, each of these hand-specific triads plays a crucial role in the effectiveness of your knife hand strike. From the alignment of your fingers and the positioning of your thumb to the stability of your wrist and the coordination of your muscles, every aspect is interconnected and integral to the successful execution of this powerful martial arts technique. As we can see, The structure, stability, and function of the hand play a crucial role in the delivery of an effective knife hand strike. Moving on to the second triad, we look into the coexistence of anatomy, mechanics, and impact. The knife hand strike, like any martial arts technique, is a symphony of simultaneous movements, each reliant on the other for the whole to function flawlessly. Let's delve into the first point: muscle strength and control. In a knife hand strike, the muscles of the arm, shoulder, and torso all play integral roles. The deltoids, triceps, and biceps help initiate and control the movement of the arm, while the muscles of the torso, particularly the obliques and the rectus abdominis, provide stability and power. These muscles must work in unison to execute the strike effectively, but muscles alone aren't enough. Joint flexibility and stability are equally important. The shoulder, elbow, and wrist joints all need to be both flexible and stable. The shoulder joint, being a ball and socket joint, allows for a wide range of motion, which is essential for the arm to swing freely. The elbow joint, a hinge joint, allows for flexion and extension, which are crucial for delivering the strike. The wrist joint, a complex joint with multiple articulations, needs to be stable to maintain the correct hand position throughout the strike. Now, to the final point of this triad: effective force application. This is where the power of the knife hand strike truly lies. The force generated by the muscles must be effectively applied to the target. The more effectively this force is transferred, the more powerful the strike will be. This transfer of force is a result of the kinetic chain, a concept in biomechanics that describes how different body parts sequentially contribute to a movement. In the case of the knife hand strike, the kinetic chain starts from the ground, moves up through the legs and torso, and is finally transferred through the arm and hand to the target. But for this kinetic chain to work effectively, the timing and coordination of the muscle contractions and joint movements must be impeccable. And this is where practice comes into play. The more one practices the knife hand strike, the better one gets at coordinating these movements and applying force effectively. In conclusion, the anatomy, mechanics, and impact of the knife hand strike are intricately linked. The strength and control of the muscles, combined with the flexibility and stability of the joints, lead to effective force application, which in turn results in a powerful strike. Understanding the anatomy and mechanics of the strike helps us comprehend the impact of the knife hand strike. Next, we explore the reinforcement of kinetics, kinematics, and efficiency. This triad is a fascinating interweaving of movement speed, trajectory, and energy efficiency, each aspect reinforcing the other to optimize the strike. Let's start with movement speed. In the context of Taekwondo's knife hand strike, speed is not just about how quickly you can unleash your attack. Rather, it is about the controlled, explosive acceleration of your hand from its starting point to the target. The faster this movement, the less time your opponent has to react and the more impact your strike has. So, movement speed isn't just about speed for speed's sake, it's a crucial component of both offensive and defensive strategy. Next up is trajectory and angle of the strike. Imagine your arm and hand as an arrow being released from a bow. The path the arrow takes, the trajectory, and the angle at which it is released are vital for hitting the target. Similarly, the path your hand takes and the angle at which you strike is of paramount importance in the knife hand strike. A well-defined trajectory combined with the right strike angle not only ensures accuracy but also maximizes the impact of the strike. Lastly, we have energy efficiency. In martial arts, as in life, it's not just about how much energy you have, it's about how effectively you use it. Energy efficiency in the knife hand strike means using your body's kinetic energy to maximum effect. This involves channeling the energy from your core, through your shoulder, down your arm, and out through your hand, like a whip. The more efficiently you can do this, the less energy you waste, and the more power you can deliver to your target. Now, let's see how these elements reinforce each other. The speed of your movement directly impacts the trajectory of your strike. Faster movements tend to follow a more linear trajectory, which improves accuracy. The right trajectory and angle in turn ensure that your energy is directed precisely where it needs to go, improving the efficiency of your strike. And the more energy efficient your strike, the faster and more powerful it can be. It's a virtuous cycle of reinforcement, each element boosting the others. Bear in mind that mastering this triad is not about brute force or rushed movements. It's about understanding the interplay of speed, trajectory, and efficiency, and how to balance them to deliver a strike that is swift, accurate, and powerful. In conclusion, the triad of kinetics, kinematics, and efficiency is a key aspect of the knife hand strike. Mastering these elements and understanding how they reinforce each other can significantly enhance your technique, making your strikes faster, more accurate, and more powerful. The interplay of kinetics and kinematics significantly enhances the efficiency of the knife hand strike. Finally, we examine the coexistence of body mechanics, energy transfer, and target precision. These three elements are interdependent, each one influencing the other in a circular pattern that ultimately culminates in the execution of a powerful and accurate knife hand strike. Let's first delve into body mechanics. In Taekwondo, as in any martial art, proper posture and alignment are crucial. They form the foundation upon which all other movements are built. Your body should be erect, your shoulders relaxed, and your knees slightly bent. This allows for maximum mobility, balance, and force generation. Aligning your body properly not only enhances the effectiveness of your strike, but also reduces the risk of injury. Now, onto energy transfer. This is all about the effective delivery of force from your body to your opponent. Energy transfer begins from the ground, surges through your legs, spirals around your torso, and finally explodes out through your hand. It's like a wave, building up power as it travels through your body. The more efficiently this energy is transferred, the more powerful your strike will be. Effective energy transfer is not about brute force, but about the harmonious coordination of your entire body. Finally, we have target precision, the accuracy of your strike. Precision is as important as power in Taekwondo. It's not enough just to hit your opponent, you must hit them in the right place. Aiming for specific targets on your opponent's body will allow you to maximize the impact of your strikes. Precision requires focus, timing, and control. It's a skill that can only be honed through constant practice. So, how do these three elements coexist? Well, think of it as a dance. Body mechanics is your footing, the basic steps. Without proper footing, you'll stumble. Energy transfer is the rhythm, the flow of the dance. It's what gives your movements power and grace. And target precision is the finale, the final pose. It's the culmination of all your movements, the moment of impact. In a knife hand strike, you begin with the correct posture and alignment, which sets up the energy transfer. As you strike, your body moves as a coordinated whole, transferring energy from your feet through your body and into your hand. And when your hand meets its target, that's when precision comes into play. The more accurately you hit your target, the more effective your strike will be. This triad of body mechanics, energy transfer, and target precision is not unique to the knife hand strike. It's a fundamental principle of all martial arts. Mastering it will not only make your strikes more powerful and accurate, but it will also improve your overall performance in Taekwondo. As we have seen, mastering body mechanics, energy transfer, and target precision is key to executing a powerful and accurate knife hand strike. In conclusion, the Taekwondo knife hand strike is a complex martial arts technique that involves intricate biomechanics. We've seen how the structure, stability, and function of the hand play a crucial role in executing this technique, from the alignment of the fingers to the rigidity and control of the wrist. We delved into the importance of muscle coordination and tendon resilience in ensuring an efficient strike technique. We also explored the coexistence of anatomy and mechanics in achieving effective force application, and how the speed and trajectory of movement can reinforce the efficiency of the strike. The physics of lever mechanics and the momentum and force generated play a crucial role in the striking power of the technique. Lastly, we touched on the importance of body mechanics, energy transfer, and target precision in mastering this strike. With a better understanding of the science behind the knife hand strike, we can appreciate the skill and precision required in Taekwondo. Until next time, keep exploring the science behind martial arts.